Our parish treasures our steeple, points us towards heaven for many years to come. Quote by Patterson. As the community in the Catholic Church is continuing to grow, all churches are looking at the same ideas of their messages to God. He is the power of all things, and He is the strength of the good and the evil. Catholic churches are spread out among all of Owensboro, but St. Joseph and Paul should be memorialized rather than any other Catholic church because of the rich history behind the structure and the history of what the parish has gone through changes. Saints Joseph and Paul Catholic Church is a well-known church by many of the Owensboro tri-state area. Back in 1886, St. Joseph and St. Paul were two separate churches that were not only Catholic, but Catholic with a different name. St. Paul was a Roman Catholic parish, and St. Joseph was a German-American parish. On Christmas Day, 1984, Father Tucker went to St. Paul's at 4 a.m. to open the church and prepare for a 7 o'clock Mass. As he opened the door, he was met by a large rush of smoke which smothered him. He ran back to the rectory to call the fire department and spread the alarm. Parishioners arrived for the church that morning, sickened by the sight of their beautiful church burning that morning. The fire was determined to have started in the wiring of the sanctuary near the Blessed Virgin's altar and had been smothered in the cellar for some time. The fire broke through the floor and almost engulfed the Blessed Virgin's altar when the firemen had arrived. Many men were formed in groups to carry the pews from St. Paul's Parish to St. Joseph's so at least one Mass could be held on Christmas Day. As St. Joseph had lacked many pews, all items were transferred in time to have Mass at 7:30 a.m. and 9 o'clock a.m. To this day, a memorial shall be given for the almost lost parish that suffered a fire. Today, Saints Joseph and Paul share a parking lot with Mudd's Furniture Store as well as parking on the road. Without their love, Mudd's would not allow their parking to be used by the church. Inside the church, families and friends of all sorts gather together to join their kids into the church instead of leaving them bored. Activities are provided for the youth at each service that Masses are held, including Easter Sunday and a big Easter egg hunt. Having kids and young adults being a part of the church is worthy of a memorial because other churches may not have these special services offered to them. With these special services, kids are willing and wanting to go to church. Without these services, kids are pouting at home and parents are dragging them through the doors, kicking and screaming, which leads to an unhappy Sunday evening that nobody wants. The church holds many different kinds of people in many different languages. In Spanish, there's a Mass on Sundays, and in English, there are 3 Masses, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. This year, we celebrate our 125th anniversary of being the first church in Owensboro, Kentucky. After many revisions to the building, such as gutter roofing work, the building is still intact as it was 125 years ago and hopes to encourage others to come visit their home and learn about God as a big family.